Hi guys, how you doing? This is Portfolio G313. I'm Michael Maldonado, and I'll be with you for the next couple of weeks. A little bit about myself. I teach Portfolio quite a bit. I literally have led thousands of students, and I don't mean to, thousands of students to successful portfolios. So I've been teaching Portfolio for a lot of years, and I am on the review committee for AIGA portfolio review every year for student portfolio shows. Also on a couple of different local college review committees for student portfolios, as well as high school transcript students, et cetera, et cetera. So I've been involved with portfolio for a long time. So I like to think you're in good hands. What I want you to do is take everything that you thought you knew or you think you might know, and just discard it. Okay, forget what you think or you previously know about portfolio. It's really important that you do that because we got to set this thing up on an even keel, level playing ground, so to speak. So the reason I'm saying this is because I'm going to tell you, when I was in your shoes as a designer, going into portfolio, I don't think we were adequately informed as to what exactly portfolio is. So we all went into it kind of blind, and I don't want you guys to do that. So that's why I'm saying forget what you think it is and start from the beginning is what we do here. And so I'm going to go through these assignments every week, typically on a Sunday night. I'm sorry, on a Thursday night. And I'll with through these videos. So please watch them. They're pretty important. So for example, assignment 1, introduction. Why are we doing this? Personal and career goals. The reason is because it's really super important that we draw a distinction between our personal and our professional goals very early in the portfolio process. Right now, you have to concentrate on your professional goals. We want to know about your personal goals so that we can use them to help develop your portfolio, help to establish somewhat of a personality. And we'll get to that, of course. Right now, we just got to do this answer this question of simply what are your long range goals, 5 to 10 years personal, and your short range 6 months to 1 year personal goals. Then your career goals. And listen, guys, I just want to mention this. Some of you might already be in the design business, and that certainly happens occasionally. Not occasionally, it happens just about every class. There's somebody in the business that wants to get their degree. So the question always comes up, so I'm going to address it right now. What we want to do is we want to approach this class like we're all ready to graduate and introduce ourselves to the professional design community as a potential employee. So even if you're a professional right now, please just follow the class format. I think it's super important that we're all on the same page. So, and those will be the expectations. Okay, so then we have week 1, assignment 2 over here. Okay, and this is the creative brief. Now this is very, very important. Okay. If you guys have any questions at all about this, you have to get with me because this is going to get confusing because there's a lot of little things that we need to keep in order to keep our work organized. This is all going to make a lot of sense in a couple of days when we start getting into the work itself. So please read that assignment 2. Please read that several times until you're really solid about what it is. And then, of course, we have our tips for success right here. Okay, and I usually give one of those for each assignment as well. Let's go to week 1, assignment 3. This is your portfolio evaluation and audit. And as you can see, we have 2 different audit forms. We have a digital design diploma and an associate's degree. So depending on what your field, what your major of study is, your degree or your associate degree or your diploma, you're going to download either one of these. So let's just say it's the associates, and here is, let me see something real quick. Now let's not say it's associates. Let's go to digital design. Let's go to DPSA, and here are your requirements. Now these are not technically in order, but these are the requirements. Okay, and we'll present these in a logical order, and we'll go through this week by week. So it's really super important to stay. Sorry about that. Really super important to stay on target here with this requirements sheet. Okay, then also you have this SOW portfolio audit form, and this is, you get graded on this, and I'm not going to go through it because it takes a second and you're going to have to figure it out, but just to take a real quick look at it, this is your form, and you have to keep this filled out for all of your work. It typically says, what is the name of the work, what category is it in, what type media, the date it was created, and some comments. Okay, so take a look at that. That's kind of a running total for you to keep inventory on your work. Okay, and now you're going to use this audit form as a template to justify each piece. So basically, what I want you to do, and I need to take just a couple of seconds to say this, okay? You need to do this. It's really super important. When you decide what work you're going to use to represent these categories that are required of your portfolio, you need to label the work exactly as it is shown on this, whatever your major is. So digital design diploma, I'm going to open it up one more time, and we're going to say, all right, look, you've got section 1. These are the things that are required, okay? And all of this stuff you should have had designed already in previous classes, or you can repurpose work. But nonetheless, you should have all of this work or access to all of this work, or at least know how to do it from a class that you've taken. So you're going to go through each one of these. Section 1 is going to be labeled Section 1, Personal Identity. And then you're going to show your resume. And let me show you an example of this, okay? This is a previous design from a previous student. This is Tara. She was so gracious to let me share this. Wonderful student, wonderful designer. She's going to go places. And let's take a look at why I might say that. So this is her opening page. Okay, so see, it says personal identity, example cover letter, and then that corresponds exactly to right over here. Personal identity. So you see, let's go to the next one, okay? Let's go to the next page so we can see how that's labeled. Personal identity, resume, okay? Well, here you have personal identity, resume. So there, it's labeled exactly. Personal identity, business card and envelope. Personal identity, business card and envelope. All right, so you see what I'm getting at? So if as you go down the line here, you can see that everything, okay, collateral design, flyer. So here's collateral design, flat poster. Okay, you see what I'm saying? She mislabeled that, by the way. I'll have to get on her for that. Anyway, postcard. So you see what I'm saying? So that's what you want to do. All right, you want to label everything. Now, this is, of course, not what yours is going to look like. You're just going to show me what your work that you're thinking about representing. I just want to show you this real quick, and let's go through this real quick as long as we're here. This is Tara's work. This is what you're shooting for in your final project. Just going to go through this real quick because I'm running out of time. I don't like to keep you guys time too long, but this was just an example. If anybody wants to see that up close and personal, let me know and I'll show it to you. Or email it to you or something. But anyway, so that's what we have. Then you have your problems and solutions, and you can ask any questions in there. There's a little how to use this area right there. So that's week 1, and that's an introduction to the course in a nutshell. So again, my office hours are nightly, and I'm not going to be a snob about being your teacher or being a professor of graphic design or being a studio head or any of that stuff. I'm just going to teach you guys, and nothing here that's no tricks, no fancy mirrors or nothing. Okay, I promise you. So you do the work, you get the grade. You keep up with things, you get the grade. Please don't hesitate to approach me. I'm very approachable, and I'm looking forward to meeting each and every one of you guys. So if you need to, give me a call. Okay, thanks, guys. Welcome.